Hey y'all, so today is April 2nd, 2026. And if y'all watched the previous vlog, you would know that we were going to be getting this done. So you would know all that happened with the deck. We are finally getting it done. So this is what I was saying in the last vlog, how the homeowner is going to have them to keep the frame. So the guy came this morning and took all these boards up, the steps and everything from the bottom deck and from the top deck. I'm gonna try to get over here so you can see from the top deck. Okay, so everything that you see they're keeping, and they're just gonna replace the boards. I'm fine with that, long as it's not going through it. The frame actually, once he took all the boards off, looks good, looks sturdy and everything, but those boards was done. So I guess they're leaving all this. Well, I know they're leaving all this, and they're just gonna put new steps in, steps here, new boards. So that is fine with me. So I was able to get a couple things done, far as some plants down. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. If you watched the vlog, the previous vlog, you would know why I took the covers off. Well, I only took the covers off, but I did plant some stuff. You would have saw this getting planted. All right, but today I did a couple of more tomato plants right there. Well, I did that one, and I put some okra right here in the ground. Okay, I don't think I planted anything back here. I know I moved some stuff. I didn't plant nothing back here today. This is squash and stuff, and my berries and all that. But we did, because tomorrow, guys say the same, they're coming to finish our deck, to put everything, all the new boards and stuff. So excited about that. I did plant some flowers. So I planted the Latinas and the dwarf marigolds. And you remember I told you I haven't had marigolds in my garden for years because it bought them Japanese beetles. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to spray just the flowers. So I do have some 7 spray that I am going to use just for the flowers, not my vegetable plants, but just for these marigolds, because I don't want them Japanese beetles around. Okay, so some people may have issues with it, some people may not. I had issues with them, but they were just so pretty. I said I'm gonna try them again. But what I did do is, with Oronde, we had some of this leftover wire. This is the hard wire, like chicken wire, but instead of it being like this is the hard wire that we had on the other coop. So we saved it because he was able to put it on the frame of this, and then it comes up, and we zip tied it, and it's nice and sturdy. Okay, and we bought the cucumber plants over so they can trellis up this all the way down. Okay, so yeah, then we made an extra row today. Put some extra buckets in because I got a lot of stuff to plant. It's a lot of food gonna be out here. Okay, I planted some of these Sweet Million 100 tomatoes right here, and I did my okra all the way down there. But also, we was able to get from the old chicken coop that the roof had fell in from the snow, and we just recently bought 2 more of these. Well, the one that was damaged, we used the side rails, which is these right here. We kept them, and we're gonna use these as trellises because I'm putting beans all in here. So reusing what we have. So these are all the walls that was for that messed up chicken coop. So we salvaged those, and now we have 2 buckets per section, and I'm gonna do all beans, and they can trellis up. Okay, And if they get higher than this, they can always get on the frame, and you know, that'll still be fine. So all this okra, some of it I put 2 in a bucket and some I put 3 in a bucket. All those back there are empty. I still have to plant stuff. So yeah, look at the chickadees. Yeah. So that's what we did out here. Now I did have to take some, see, it look like it's zoomed. I did plant and I took those cucumbers from over here, put them over there, and then I planted some more straight neck squash plants that I had. Okay, so that's what was planted in here. I got 2 buckets over, so it looks crazy out here because we had to pull all our stuff off the deck or whatnot. So yeah, this is a better look at what he did. So yeah, strawberries there, of course. So that's what we got going on there. Then I decided to come on over here, because this is still some stuff that I need to get together. I'm glad I came out here because my wagon out here and it needs to be taken back in. Gotta remember that. But over here I had to pop some stuff over here. Look how big this tomato, it was so tiny. Look how big that tomato tree is growing, plant is growing. So over here I added some more tomatoes over in the fruit area, and I did move my elderberry trees over here because they weren't getting much sun over there, which is another reason why I love container gardening, because I can move stuff. And as you see, I'm growing in ground and in the containers. Okay, elderberry, look how big that's gotten that quick, and that's another elderberry right there. So I did bring some of that stuff over. Everything is looking so good. I do, now that I look at this is another pomegranate tree that I have, one I haven't been too long bought, and coming together really good. So but anywho, so that is what's going on out here. So I'll be glad when they come in, do the deck tomorrow. That way it'll be done and ready for us to be able to get up there and chill. Okay, that'll be a win-win situation if you ask me. So yeah, that's what I was able to get done out here in Amazing Grace Garden. Look at Big Bertha, y'all. Oh my goodness, Big Bertha is doing the thing. Yes, she is. Look at her. Look at her. And this olive was so tiny. Supposed to be on a patio, but when you get that sucker some room, it won't be no patio. Okay, so I still have all these to plant or whatnot. So yeah. Oh, and I also planted some more flowers right here. Another little container of pretty flowers. These are petunias, and some more. These are some yellow French marigolds. Okay, so hey ladies, what you doing? Y'all better chill. Renee went in there and softened up. Well, not softened up. They had dug. He evened it out, but it looked like they done went and dug some more since then. But yeah, they just don't want to do right. All right, so I gotta get my little bin to put it back in the garage. But yeah, that's what goings on out here. All right, y'all, so it is the next day. Today is April 3rd, 2026, y'all, and they just finished. I gotta sweep it off because it's got sawdust, but they just finished replacing the deck. This is the bottom one. I told y'all yesterday that they not replacing like this or whatnot. I'm not even worried about that. It was the deck, the extra deck. This is the top deck, and it is all done. Oh my goodness, all done, all done. All right, top and bottom. I am so stinky happy. All right, y'all, so I finally got stuff in order. All right, so now I can really get some stuff done. So let me show y'all what I did with the thing. Okay, and this is it. So this is the bottom deck. So y'all know I told y'all I'm not with the modern stuff. You gotta have stuff this way. So y'all remember in that vlog where I bought 2 of these patio sets. Okay, the other one is up there and I got this one. Well, remember I got the brand new stand-up freezer in the house. So I took, because I had to get rid of my big table. It was too much taking up. It wasn't enough room. Okay, so I took the patio table that looks just like a dinette table, and I got that as my kitchen table. Okay, that was to this set because I bought 2 sets at the same time from Walmart. So what I decided to do, since we got our deck done, I decided to just put the umbrella that I got in the center and put these little camping tables right here. And this is just for like the kids or anybody when you out here working, come and just sit down or whatnot. And then Oronde been doing his thing with this chopping all this wood. Yes, he chopped all that wood. These are some pieces that came from when they did the deck. They was like, if you want these to burn, you can have them. Okay, I'll take them. But that's just these right here, these little squares from thing. But all this wood down here, Oronde chopped all that wood. Look at that. So we got a lot of wood that he has chopped. The only thing was from the deck was these pieces here, how they look. All this he chopped down. He been chopping it. And we been burning some wood. You know, he got me my little fire pit, which I am going to put my little fire pit right here because I don't want much on my decks. Okay, on my decks. So this is the bottom. We got the grill right there. So come up. It looks like it's dirty on here on the picture, but it's really not. I don't know why the camera making it look like that, but this is all fresh new wood they bought, you know. And then you come up here, got Summer's little outdoor bed thing there. I got my other little patio table here. And yeah, that's all I got up here. The only thing I'm probably gonna put up here, and I gotta get the trays to go under because I don't want no water sitting on it like that, is probably gonna be my dragon fruit. It's gonna be the only thing I put up here, and they're in little pots. It's gonna be the only thing that I put up here. Yeah, and whatever little stuff I have up there, which ain't gonna be much, but I gotta clean those out or whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna be about the only little thing that I have on here. Okay, so I hadn't opened this umbrella up or whatnot. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Nope, let me put y'all down. Hold on. All right, got this umbrella up. Y'all know I like red, so I had to get 2 red umbrellas. So that's how it looks. Look, oh, nice. Let me show y'all these little stools that I got. So this the table that goes with the one on the bottom deck. Okay, and it comes with a little stopper thing that you can put in case you don't want to put an umbrella. So I made it like this because it go perfect. And then I bought these little stools. We put them together the other day. If y'all watched that vlog, I was in Target. I bought these little stools, and it saves a lot of space because chairs just like, you know, was bulky out. Now I got all this space. I can still use my thing. I can still move stuff around whichever way I want. If I want to put it over here, I can. If I want to put it here, yes, it worked perfectly. Okay, perfectly. All right. So yeah, y'all, so I am ready to get things going. Oh my goodness, there go my glasses. They turning dark. They're going dark. They had just lighting up when I went in the house. But anyway, yeah, because the sun is like right there. Let me just turn this way. But yeah, so I got everything in amazing grace. Garden looking all nice and good, and got still some more stuff to plant, y'all. Blessings. You heard me? Blessings. What God got for you can't nobody take away, you know? Just the smallest little thing. So this is how everything looking right here. I got my little stands on working, but look at amazing grace. And let me show y'all. Oronde planted corn today while the people was here doing the things. He planted the corn for me. I said, this your corn now. This your corn. So y'all know it's for everybody. But he came out here and he planted the corn. He watered it in. So, yeah. So we gonna see what it do. That's his planting. His planting techniques, okay? So planted the corn, but everything is all put together, okay? So we're gonna be moving my pit as soon as it cools. This is Oronde's here. It's burning still. Gotta move the chair, but my pit gonna cool. I had it over here because we had to move all that stuff out the way for the people to do the deck. So mine's gonna go in that corner I showed y'all. Yup, and the babies are doing really good. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, getting it together. We have put in a lot of work. Yes, we have, y'all. I even put my composter right here. It's in a dark, shady place, but I'm gonna leave it right there, okay? So I think it'll be fine.